Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your August 2019 reading. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support, the messages, the emails. Thank you guys for being so patient and understanding with me. I, needed to take a break. So unfortunately, the month of July did not bring you as many readings as I had hoped I would have brought you. But here I am, starting the month off a little bit late with August 2019 readings. So today is August 1st, and you guys are my very first reading, so I'm obviously pretty behind. If you're still waiting for a response from me for a personal reading, I will get back to you this week for sure. I just had so much going on most of the month, and then I was out of town without any connection to my emails, so it was a big break. So here we are, August 2019. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We're going to do what we usually do for the monthly, which is the general. We'll start off with the general, and then I'll do the love life reading for singles and couples. Also, if you haven't caught, because I only got around to doing 2 signs summer love reading, the Virgo one is out, so is the Pisces, and the rest of the signs as I go on through the August readings, I will also be doing their summer love readings. So once again, thank you guys for being so patient with me. It was a much needed break. Believe me, I really needed a vacation. Hadn't taken one in quite a long time, years. So here we go. General reading, August 2019 for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Please remember that the sign with the most likes for the month and the sign with the most views for the month will get an extended love reading the following month. So I have not calculated July's yet. As I said, I apologize for neglecting the channel and my videos for the month of July. Just had to take a break, had to check out for a moment. But I've missed you guys. You know, I have not picked up my cards in quite some time. So I sat here and meditated and cleared my space, my decks, everything that I needed to do to get back into my, spiritual realignment. It did take me some time coming back from vacation mode, right? So here we go. General reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Spirit, tell me, what does Virgo have coming to them? What's the most important message for Virgo for the month of August 2019? These 2 cards flipped out, but I'm not taking them. Not the right time and peaceful resolution. That is for someone. Some of you wanting to make a peaceful resolution. You might have some sort of communication with the resolution of some type, but this isn't the right time to get the outcome that you want. So let me make sure I'm saying this correctly. There will be a peaceful resolution. You make amends, you make peace, you hear each other out, communication of that type. However, whatever outcome you want or they want or you both want as a whole may not be what comes to you. And so probably why you have this "it's up to you" card. I do feel like I needed to take one more. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Well, actually Venus for the love life, but Sun, Moon, Rising sign. August 2019, most important message. Virgo, August 2019, helpful people. Okay, so it's up to you if you reach out to people that will be of help. If you need mediators, if you need counseling, if you need therapists, if you just need a friend, a shoulder to cry on, a friend to talk to, someone to vent to, someone to go have drinks with, that type of thing. It's up to you if you reach out to people. Let them in. I get this sense that, especially if this is about a decision that has to do with the relationship, third-party situations, whether or not you should work things out with someone, a partnership. Yeah, with the Hanged Man, that's 2 majors right off the bat. Whether or not you should get back together with someone, rekindle a relationship, whether or not you should, get into business with someone if this is King of Cups. You know, King of Cups always shows up for my Virgos. 7 of Pentacles. Let me just pull the rest of the cards. But I do feel as though, there we go, Empress. Okay, be careful if you don't want to get pregnant, especially if there is someone that just comes in and out of your life. You know that this has been a pattern with them for a long time. They could be a Gemini, a Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries. A combination of these in their sun, moon, rising. And I feel that this is you. I don't feel that this is another earth sign. It can be for some of you. So remember, this is a general reading. Apply it to your situation. I feel like you feel that you're owed. You're due for your happily ever after, for the future that you've been working on. If this is someone from your past that comes back, that maybe wants to come in, rekindle things, you know, they come in with a message of, you know, I can't stop thinking about you. They say enough to pique your interest. But remember that the Knight of Wands can be a little flaky, a little wishy-washy. They know how to charm you, and they might just charm the pants off of you, right? I mean, come on. 2 naked people here. They just might charm the pants off of you. I feel that some of you have been feeling in limbo when it comes to a partnership or a relationship. It could be this person that's trying to come back in that has left you hanging. And now you're wondering, have we done enough work where the happiness will appear? Will I find happiness in this person? I feel like they want to rush in and really convince you that you are meant to be together. They have messages of, you know, we can make this work. You know, if you've been apart from each other, they come back saying things like, I have not been able to stop thinking about you. I can't get you out of my mind. No one's ever done this to me. I've never felt this way about anyone. It's never taken me this long to get over someone. So, you know, that must mean you and I are meant to be together. And they talk a good talk, but I'm not liking that Knight of Wands. And I feel that this person has left you hanging in the past. And they show just enough emotion to convince you that happiness is on the horizon. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the Sun card and the Empress card here. Those in between, I don't know. We'll clarify it in just a minute. If this is about a business partnership, I feel that there will be a proposal that comes to you. Business, finance, let's start a business. Let's, start something new. Let's start a new project, a creative new endeavor. They know what it is. Yeah, see? This is about them wanting to talk you into working on a new beginning, right? That's what I'm feeling here. We can do this. We can start this project together. Remember all those great ideas we had. Remember once upon a time we talked about this. You have the Empress card twice. That's huge. You guys know how I feel about that. If you're my regulars, thank you for, your continued support. If you're new, welcome. I hope you stick around. Yeah, it is this offer of you and I can be this power couple. You and I can make this work. You and I have a lot to work on together and build a future together. I feel like they know what to tell you by saying, let's grow together. Let's build this together. And you're like, I've put enough work into myself to know what needs to happen. And it's crazy because the energy I'm getting here, it's like the Two of Pentacles energy. I'm surprised it hasn't come out. Like, it's really up to you. It's really up to you. And the deciding factor here is the helpful people. I feel as though the ultimate decision is, although it's up to you, you will seek the help and the guidance of other people. Some of you, if this is a relationship that's gone through, some pain, some trauma, some turmoil, you may seek, assistance with clergy, in the church, counseling, therapy, medical, whatever it might be. Especially those of you that have been wanting to start a family. You've tried, for those of you that have been trying to start a family and just hasn't been working out, I feel that you will seek the help of someone, doctors, adoption agencies, whatever it might be. I feel for some of you, this is like a good thing, and for others, it's not. So it's really up to you. I'm not getting like a clear answer. Those of you that know this person comes with, this person brings up pain and trauma and memories of that pain and trauma from your past, whether it's your own karmic baggage or whatever, karmic baggage the two of you had together, right? They hurt you, you hurt them, you both hurt each other. For some of you, I feel like it was like this long drawn out thing, a relationship going back and forth. And so I keep hearing and feeling like after everything we've gone through, we should be happy together. Why are we not together? And I feel like they're going to approach you this way. Like, I'm not happy if I don't have you. And we've been through so much. Why can't we make this work? Why can't you see? I feel like they're really pushing the envelope here, where it really ultimately is up to you. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So it really is up to you, Six of Swords, in terms of how you want to move forward. Are you turning your back on them? Okay, one scenario I got right now is, if this is someone from your past, however, you've already moved on with someone new, this someone new is saying, we're picking up and we're taking off and there's no space for you. You don't get to come in. Or this is someone from your past saying, I know I haven't been able to make a decision in quite some time. Things didn't work out, but now I know that I need to make an offer to you. I know that the problem was equal give and take, and now I'm willing to give just as much as you've given me. In fact, I want to give you more than what you gave me in the past. So if this was a relationship that had a lot of imbalances, that left you, high and dry, and then also left you wanting more, you felt like you were putting in so much work into a relationship, and you just know that in the back of your mind, you have this thought, this idea of, how many times has he left me hanging? And I say he because it's pretty much all men here, but it doesn't have to be. Switch the roles, however it applies to you. How many times, it's one of those, I trust actions, not words. Honey, you've said this a million times. What's so different this time? How are you going to convince me otherwise? Tell me about this card. It's up to you. Just give me 2 cards on how to help Virgo make this decision. Wow. This is communication about wish fulfillment. This is also communication about wanting to tell someone, hey, remember when, you would get blitzed, you would get drunk, you would berate me, you would mistreat me. I can't get that emotional and mental abuse out of my head. How do I know that's not going to happen again? I really feel that the majority of you want to give this person another shot, another chance. You're very cautious and wary about moving forward. And at the same time, I feel like you guys are like, I always knew I would be happy with this person. However, the rough times outweighed the happy times. And now this person is coming back like they're this new person. They've changed. You've, awakened them. High Priestess. You've awakened them. You've made them realize, just how much, the two of you had gone through, just how much pain and suffering. And within this time apart and this break from each other, wow, see? Repeated cards. The Lovers, the Chariot card, the Empress card. Wow. I really feel that so many of you are on the fence here. And no matter what I get, look at that. No matter what I get here to clarify, Spirit is saying it really is up to you. It's up to you how you move this forward, what decision you make, if you're willing to give this person another chance. Look at that. If that doesn't say it's up to you, I don't know what does. But I feel that so many of you have gone through so much to try to make this shit work in the past that you're just tired. You're just not sure if you want to open up that door again. But I feel that at this point in time, for whatever reason, so many of you are much more receptive to whatever it is that they are offering. It doesn't mean you're going to take their offer, and it doesn't mean that if you do, things will work out because, well, it's up to you, and you need to seek the help of helpful people to figure out if this is the right choice, the right decision, the right person, the right offer, creative endeavor, project for you. Now, if this is about work, I know I already put the clarifiers away, but let's give it another, another twist here. If this is about work or a creative new endeavor, right? New project. That's what you're afraid of. The Seven of Swords. They've proven that they've been dishonest and deceptive in the past. And how do you know that they will be truthful and honest with you in the future? How do you know if they've changed? And you're contemplating, you have 2 sevens there, you're contemplating whether or not they're going to put you through the same bullshit, right? I keep hearing it's only a matter of time before we go back to the way shit was in the past. And there I am wondering why the fuck did I choose that path, knowing it was going to lead towards heartbreak and betrayal. That was the the Queen of Swords that flipped out. So let's do this in terms of a project. New business, new career, new offer coming in. It's up to you, helpful people, the Lovers, the Hanged Man, Knight of Wands, the Sun, King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Empress. So if this is an offer in business, right? This is something that they have mentioned to you in the past, like months ago, maybe even years ago for some of you. And you haven't been in contact and you haven't had a consistent friendship, partnership, relationship with this person or consistent communication, because whether it's you or them, coming in and out of the picture, you feel like you know this person enough to decide right off the bat whether or not this is something that can manifest into something beautiful, something great, something abundant. But there is a part of you that knows it's only a matter of time before you start fighting again, or the disagreements. And there it is again. The Empress card once again. It's like this new opportunity. I feel like they're going to fight you on it. Wow, the Sun card repeated. They're going to fight you on this. I actually don't feel like that Five of Swords energy is completely negative. I can't believe I just said that, because that's usually my asshole energy. But I feel like, you know, like this is the jerk that doesn't watch what they say or how they say it, doesn't care if they hurt or insult anybody, doesn't care if they cut you down or make you feel, you know, unworthy. It's very low vibrational energy. I also feel that sometimes they don't even realize that they come across that way. And I'm not making excuses for anybody, because, I mean, a grown-ass person should know that words hurt, actions hurt, people's tone, demeanor, how they say things and how they mean things can be a couple different ways, can be taken a couple different ways. This is, you know, something that at some point, yeah, Seven of Wands, another 7. I feel like they're going to continue to come in and sweet talk you and really make that business deal, that creative project, that new beginning sound really good. They're not going to back down. I feel like they won't take no for an answer. Some of you may need helpful people to help you get this jerk out of your face. I know that sounds, you know, crazy, but I feel like they'll be so persistent that you're just like, oh my God, I need to call my phone company so I can block this fool. Oh my God, I need to get a restraining order. I mean, I don't see it that severe, but you know, that's like on the crazy end of the stick here. Crazy end of the stick. But this is someone from your past that's coming back with that sense of, listen, you and I always got along great. You know, we get, you know, I know that we both are passionate about whatever project, you know, idea, XYZ, right? You know that I'll work my ass off. You know that I'll do this. But there's a part of you that it's like, you're still a little too wishy-washy for me to, you know, trust you with such a huge commitment of starting a new business, of, you know, starting a new project. Your follow-through hasn't been there in all the time that I've known you. And then they're like, come on, it'll be fun. We'd get to spend more time together. We'd get to hang out more. How can you not take this offer of a lifetime? We get to create a new path for us, abundant new path. I've been thinking about this for so long, even though you and I have not been in contact or in communication. I feel like they are thinking, I knew that if we were in contact once again, we had to make this happen. I wasn't going to take no for an answer. That was a crazy message right there. So I don't know, not crazy bad, but that was like, this is obviously, you know, some sort of project or, you know, business idea, business venture that this person hasn't stopped thinking about. They also hadn't stopped thinking about you. On a side note, if you were romantically involved with this person in the past, they come back, you know, trying to make amends, trying to keep these things platonic, calling them out right now. This is their way back into your heart and probably your pants. Just an FYI. Not for everybody, for some people. Sorry if I sound a little sniffly. Let's move on to the love life reading. You guys are going to notice I'm feeling a little, you know, slow. Forgive me. Like I said, I'm coming back from vacation mode. I've got a lot going on here. And I'm trying to get my energy back after crazy Mercury retrograde. I don't know about some of you, but I definitely felt it. That was a harsh one for me. That had I not gone on vacation, I don't know how I would have dealt with it the last part of the month. Here we go. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, August 2019. Straight up singles, wondering why the hell you're still single. What is going on with your love life? How can we stop being single? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, August 2019. Straight up singles. What is the most important message? You got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So some of you that may have someone that they may be interested in, a love interest, someone that maybe they've recently met, someone from their past. Someone you work with, go to school with, you see on a regular, whether it's your barista, whether it's, you know, your bartender, whoever it is that's pouring it up for you, right? Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So one of the messages I'm getting here for some of you straight up single Virgos, I feel that some of you have been single for quite some time and you've now come to the realization, maybe not just now, but in recent times, you came to the realization that you don't want to be single anymore. You want to feel those romantic feelings. You want a real connection. You want chemistry. You want love. You want someone that you can be happy with, a partnership. And I feel that so many of you are like, why hasn't that happened for me yet? Well, I'm not going to take these, but I'm going to show them to you. Why hasn't it happened for you? Because you've probably been fucking around with players, right? They come in trying to be like this King of Wands. I can give you this and so much more. You just don't even know. I care about you. I love you so much. We have such a strong connection. And then they skip like that Knight of Wands energy. Wow. Holy mother. Are you seeing that? The Lovers, the Emperor, and the Empress. Divine union. Spiritually guided union. Soulmate, twin flame. You know, that is a very, very strong connection. Some of you singles are looking for that, are waiting for that, wondering where the hell they are. What is taking them so long, right? Well, I wish that Three of Swords would have been in reversed. Ah, gosh. Okay, so you're at a crossroads in your life right now. If some of you have been single, wanting to move on from a toxic relationship or just a dead-end relationship that really just went nowhere. You knew you had no future because they just weren't putting in the work. They were emotionally unavailable. They just weren't what you wanted at the time. And maybe currently is still not what you want. However, you did have romantic feelings about them because you had this idealized, version of what it could be with them. A part of you is still holding on to the possibility that there could be new beginnings with this person. And I almost feel like you're giving them the benefit of the doubt, like they're just working on their shit. They're just trying to get their shit together. It's just taking them a long time. They're still trying to find themselves. And whether this is you or them, going from the Knight of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles, I do feel like it's kind of you, Virgo, that you're slowly moving forward and making yourself available, because I feel like you've been single because you're still waiting for that person to come back to make it work and start over again. And so you're slowly moving out of this heartache and heartbreak, feeling that they left you in, because you did go through a tower moment. I feel like you went through many tower moments. This person put you through the ringer, made like shitstorm up the yin yang, constant, coming and going. Breakup, makeup, breakup, makeup sex was outrageous, so you just made up. And then like this offer that they made you was that of a page. But I mean, look at this. Tower, Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands. Manipulation through sex. If you were dealing with someone who was emotionally abusive, mentally abusive, a narcissist, someone who knew how to play you, knew how to get to you, knew how to, this was like major mind fuckery, messed with your emotions, so much. Tower moment. There'd be no communication because you'd be trying to catch your breath while they're trying to plan their next move in, and their next move in was surrounded by, sex. They would come in and they knew how to get you back into the relationship with them. And that was a constant cycle that did come to an end because you've been single for quite some time. And you know that you've grown and that you've had to let go of this toxic energy. You've done anything and everything you possibly can to put it behind you. However, you're still carrying some of that heartache. You're still wondering why every relationship after that, every connection after that hasn't worked out. I feel that some of you are like, is it me? Why am I attracting the same type of energy? Well, if you're noticing a pattern in the type of people that you date, that you see, this is the way the universe tests you and makes sure that you did in fact learn from the first lesson or the first 10 lessons, whatever it may be for you. But I feel the need to remind you that you are strong enough and powerful enough to heal yourself. Virgos are very strong and intuitive, and even at their worst, they save face. They put a smile on their face. Everything's okay. I'm fine. Smile on their face. It's all good. They could be breaking down and thunderstorms on the inside, and your ass wouldn't know if you're cross-watching, FYI. But am I right, Virgos? And I feel the need to remind you that you are strong enough, powerful enough to heal yourself and to start over again. If you're waiting for this person to come back in to make things work with you, knowing that this was not the healthiest relationship for you. I felt some of you were still holding on to that. It's time to let it go. It really is. It's time to graduate out of that cycle. It's time to close out those karmic cycles and really start anew and really identify what it is about this person and, you know, past partners that may have treated you in the same way, may have hurt you in similar ways, and identify what the problem is and really heal from it and really know that you're strong enough to say no when you need to. I feel that so many times you may want to give them the benefit of the doubt. You may want to be loving and forgiving and caring, and they're just going through a rough time, but that's no excuse for someone to disrespect you or mistreat you. Stand your ground. I'm going to pull Power of Surrender cards. What is it that Virgo singles need to surrender, need to let go of? Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Some of you do your prayer during meditation. Some of you do your prayer, you know, have your time to pray at night before bedtime. Some of you start your day with prayer. Some of you just need to take a moment to surrender yourself to your, you know, to your God, the universe, your guides, whomever it may be. Whatever it is that you feel is blocking you, that's holding you down, just talk to them. Hand it over to them. Surrender your need to control every aspect and just give it up to God or the universe. You know, not everyone is religious. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So if you're single and you're constantly saying, why do I keep dating these douchebags? I don't know, honey. Why do you keep dating these douchebags, right? Why do I keep attracting, you know, guys that are emotionally unavailable, women that have so much baggage or still fucking with baby daddies or whatever it may be, right? And the more you say that to yourself, or the more you talk about those situations, the more you're pulling it in and bringing it in, because it's like you're giving a negative affirmation to the universe and they're saying, well, okay, since you keep saying that, we're going to keep giving it to you. And guess what? Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. That one is huge. Huge. What's that quote, that saying? Everything you want is on the other side of fear. When you break free, I mean, look at that card. Powerful. When you break free, when you free yourself from the negative self-talk, from the negative affirmations, from the fear, you overcome your own obstacles, your breakthroughs. Huge, huge, Virgo singles. I hope that helped you guys. Let's move on to the couples. Give me a moment. I just dropped a few cards. Let's move on to Virgo couples. Virgo singles, if you're not sticking around for the Virgo couples reading, thank you guys so much. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Remember that the sign with the most likes and the most views gets an extended love reading the following month. If you haven't checked out your summer love energy reading, it is already out. Thanks again for all the love and support. Have a wonderful month of August. I will be seeing you guys for your mid-month. Take care. Let's move on to Virgo couples. Couples in a relationship, married couples. Maybe some of you guys are just newly dating someone, or I don't know. I mean, maybe some of you in-betweeners that might relate to the singles and this one. August 2019, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, Virgo couples. You guys saw me shuffle, right? I know you did. That's why I do it on camera. Romantic feelings. One more card. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So if you didn't catch the singles, romantic feelings was the card that came out for them. So for some of you in-betweeners, because I am getting a message of if you've been going back and forth with someone in and out of a relationship, in-betweeners, right? You're together, you break up, back and forth. There are romantic feelings here between the two of you. There are certain things that need to be worked out for this connection to work. That is why divine timing is at work in your love life. There is a need for equal give and take. I feel like I need to tell you this right now for you in-betweeners, because I don't know what the rest of the reading is going to look like. But the message I'm getting here for the in-betweeners that are going back and forth, single one minute, coupled up the next, wow. Whether it's you or them, there are things that need to take place, that need to happen in order for this equal give and take to take place. Because when you are together, it's a one-sided relationship. I don't feel like it's in a negative way, like they're purposely doing this. I feel like there are situations or things that are holding them back from giving you what you deserve or what you want, or what, you know, whatever it is that the two of you have been wanting to work on. You just need to allow for divine timing to make the time and space and clear the path for that rebirth, to be able to start all over again. Wow. If this is someone that you've, you know, talked about, oh, huge marriage card right here. If this is someone that you have talked to about in the past in terms of marriage, a future together, like you have spoken to each other in terms of, you know, we're going to live together, we're going to get married, you're the one for me, blah, blah, blah. But yet it's an unstable relationship at the time. You're together 1 minute, you break up, you get back together. There are outside forces that are interfering with this relationship. The love is there, but I feel like this is something that just hasn't even been able to get off the ground. I feel like things need to find a way to balance themselves out. Once that slate is clean, I feel that that path towards a commitment, towards a traditional relationship, towards marriage, towards union, a blessed union, I feel that that is going to come out of it. And there's that King of Cups again. I'm telling you. Okay, but this is that King of Cups I was talking about that just, you know, comes and goes out of your life is what I'm seeing. This is weird. Okay, if you have a third party situation, wow, one more card. Wow, okay. Okay. Just going to put it out there. This is, if you're in a third party situation, I do read for a lot of Virgo Scorpio couples. I say Scorpio because I see the Scorpio here. I know that there are Virgo Taurus couples as well, and Virgos that have Taurus in their chart, or Taurus Virgos vice versa. Wow. Okay. There's that Lover's card again. How do I say this? I feel like some of you in-betweeners, this really has turned into an in-betweener reading. I'm getting that energy more than anything, you know. Some of you may be married and, you know, going back and forth, not being able to work things out. You're not getting along. You know the love is there. You know you love each other. For whatever reason, you guys just haven't been able to make it work. There's always obstacles that are blocking you, deceptive energy, deceptive people, deceptive actions, lies, cheating, manipulation. So if someone here is messing around with more than one person, or the minute they're single, goes back to the ex, you know, they have that option to fool around with them. And then the minute you start realizing that you don't want that connection anymore, it's purely sexual, passionate, whatever it might be for you guys, you realize you want this person off your ass, basically. You need to heal. You need to move on. And although you've thought about taking your time about moving forward together in this partnership, you haven't fully let go of this fuckboy energy, right? It's kind of messed up. Not kind of. It is. This is very clearly someone who has a partner that's struggling with some issues, that's trying to find their balance, or this is you trying to find your own financial stability, your own balance, you know, wanting to be available to your partner financially and in the home, whatever, you know, you've spoken about in terms of, I want to be a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife. I want to go back to school. I want to support you. I want to, whatever it might be. It's like things have not been able to get off the ground. And so there's like this heavy burden about it, like this dark energy. And so you go and you, whether you or them, go and get entertained by this other person over here that you know is no good for you. I mean, they're good for one thing probably, but you know they're no good for you. They've lied, they've cheated, they've, you know, fucked around with you, with your emotions. I feel like regretful energy like starts to take over, and you really realize, wow, I shouldn't have done that. I need to heal. I need to move on. I need this person out of my face, out of my way. Because again, I got the Seven of Wands energy again. And it turns into like this reawakening for you. Like this person really flips that switch for you to finally realize and get it together that you can't be fucking around with this person anymore, because you have your divine counterpart that's trying so hard to get it together for you, or vice versa. That's a crazy story. I do feel that this is for some of you in-betweeners. I do feel for like a small percentage of you, might be cheating on your partner with, this type of energy. I'm not liking this. For others, I also feel that for some of you, you are contemplating whether or not this marriage, partnership, connection, engagement is the right one for you. Because in the past, you haven't been able to take them seriously because of this Seven of Swords energy. Not taking responsibility for their actions, deflecting, it's always, your fault. They're never the ones at fault, that type of thing. You push them to the edge. You push them to want to cheat. You push them to, it's never accepting responsibility. And so a part of you is like, is this someone that I really want to spend the rest of my life with? Is this someone that I want to stay married with? Should I let them in? Especially those of you that are like trying to rekindle this, and you're trying to find spiritual guidance towards healing and trying to figure out if these 2 cups that this person may have filled for you are worth having or are worth dumping, because you need to find your own emotional and mental balance. You know the type of connection that you do want. And that's what you're striving for. But you have a lot of distractions here. Is it for the money? You have a partner that's trying to be the wealthy man, that's really trying hard to work their ass off to bring about the life that they want to provide for you? Or is the wealthy man the one that comes in that tries to seduce you? I feel like this person, if you are dealing with someone who's already wealthy, they're wealthy not because they've earned it. They're wealthy because they married an older woman, someone with money. They're probably still with them if they haven't passed on and they inherited the money. Things may still be in probate. Maybe they're separating, divorcing from them, and they're coming into a nice chunk of change. That's weird. Okay. No judgment. Yeah. Someone here is going through some sort of divorce or separation. To an older woman, you are the older woman. They're trying to take you for some money here. Or that is the type of energy you're messing with. This has just been all kinds of funky, guys. I don't know what to make of this couple's... What the... I don't know what to make of this shit. This is crazy. It's crazy. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. So if you still feel the need to, interact with someone that clearly should be a part of your past and not in your present or future, because you are in a relationship or because you're, trying to make things work with a partnership, well, why do you keep going back to them? What need are they fulfilling that your current partner isn't? And let them know. Not in a bad way. Don't hurt them, right? I mean, you need to understand what it is that you need. And if you're meeting your needs with someone outside the relationship, maybe you should talk to your partner about those needs that they need to meet. Do what you want to do. I'm just going to shut up here. Sun, your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. Some of you are going through some sort of child custody issue that's about to end so that you can move on. If you've been fucking with your baby daddy, okay, some of you guys are in some crazy freaking connections here. If some of you guys are in and out of a relationship, it just has not been holding steady, it's been imbalanced, inconsistent, you know things need to change in order for you to get to the point of marriage. But then you got a water sign baby daddy who you know is no good, or baby mama, right? You know is no good for you. This is crazy. You have a kid together. You're probably going through court in regards to child support, divorce, custody issues, trying to make it work with you. And you're like, we're not coming to terms here. I know what I want. You guys, 7 of Wands, the Star, Temperance, and the Love. This is all kinds of funky. Please tell me this makes sense to someone. This is affirmations to lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire. Use positive affirmations. Part of this might make sense to you, to some of you. Others of you, maybe this whole thing makes sense to you. It does not make sense to me whatsoever. It's not meant for me. It's not my reading. So if it's your reading and you don't want to comment about it, totally understand, because it is. Anyway, I see what's there. If part of your reading is what resonates, please let me know. This is, seriously, guys, all kinds of funky. Summer, everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. And if you have not caught your summer love energy reading, it does say that. That one also comes out. Wishes granted, I believe is what I named it. I'm just going to end this here. It's like all kinds of funky. My fellow Virgos, I wish you the best. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. You guys know how appreciative I am of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Please be sure to hit the like button. You know, if you're new to me and you sat through this, you're the best. Thank you. Please be sure that if you're not subscribed, you double tap that subscribe button and you will get alerted every time I upload a new video. I'm still working on the summer love readings for all my other signs. Only Virgos and Pisces I was able to get out before I went on vacation. And so I'm back, trying to get back into the swing of things. Yeah, Virgo couples, you got some funky ass energy. I wish you guys the best. Have a wonderful August and a wonderful summer. For my August Virgos, happy birthday. I did get a message from someone, just a real quick announcement, that was one of my OG followers, from Instagram before I started my YouTube channel. That was like, remember when you used to do birthday readings? Virgo season is coming up. Are you gonna do one? Oh my God. I used to do the signs birthday blessing reading or something like that. I did for you guys as a birthday bonus reading. I will start doing them again. I know I'm taking on so much with all these readings, which is why I stopped doing personal readings. My calendar, I gotta shut it down. It's closed. It's just too much for me. I do work full time. Those of you that are not aware of that, because I know some of you weren't aware, I do work full time, and this is just, my contribution to the universe to help people get the clarity that they need to find their path, their healing, their journey. And, For those of you that think YouTube is like a big money thing, maybe if I had 1 million subscribers, but I really do this for the collective, for all of you. So that was your August reading. I hope to finish everyone's summer love energy and your August readings. And once I finish all of them, as well as those of you waiting on personal readings, Virgo, August Virgos, September Virgos, I will try and get you your birthday readings. So have a wonderful month. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.